Hello, 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 hello. Is that the way I really want to start this? I don't know. Anyway, here we go again. Some more thoughts from the Nubian king sitting up here in Israel, Northeast Africa, in the crane. Did a little work this morning. I went over to the factory, lifted up a piece to scale it out. He wanted to know how much it weighed. So he called me last night. And you know what was funny? Man, last night I thought it was Thursday night. And we don't work on Friday or Saturday, right? So I'm sitting at the house in chill mode. I done had me a nice bowl of miso soup. I make that miso soup. I get that thick paste, put a big old tablespoon of it on top of the strainer, right? The real small hole strainer. And then I boil the water and I pour the water slowly and I break it up through the strainer as it fills the bowl up. And once you get it broke up and everything, kaboom, you got your miso soup real quick and nice. I'm sitting down chilling. It's about 6:30 evening. Nice movie on, raining outside. I'm chill like a big dog. Yeah, yeah. Girl will be in town next month. She coming in from Chicago. But nevertheless, phone rang. It's the manager from the job out here. Yeah, what's up, man? I say, hey, what's happening? It's Thursday night. I'm at home. I say that right off the rip because it's 6:30. Dude, why are you calling me? You know what I'm saying? Let him know. He said, what's happening? Mind your name. I said, but buy it. Right off the rip. I said, I'm at home. Because, I'm kind of like, what are you calling me for at this hour of the day? It's 6:30. So I told him right off the rip, I'm at the house. He's like, okay. He said, listen, you know that piece you landed over there by the office? Yeah. You remember how much it weighed? Oh man. Dude, I put that in like last year sometime. Woof. I said, well, I think it weighed somewhere between 5 and 8 tons. He said, okay, cool. So he asked me to come in and scale it out with the crane. Just lift it up, see how much it weighs. And I said, tomorrow? I said, man, tomorrow's Friday. I don't work on Friday. He got quiet. This the manager, right? He got quiet. He like, what? And I'm quiet. Ain't nobody saying nothing. He said, tomorrow, Friday. I'm like, yeah. So he stopped. And he said, Friday. And so I looked at the phone. I said, wait a minute. What day is it? Man, I didn't know what day it was. It was like, man, it was Thursday night, last night. No, excuse me. It was Wednesday night. I'm like, Shazam, it's Wednesday? He's like, yo, it's Yom Rivi, bro. Yom Rivi. So I checked. I said, Shazam, it is Wednesday night. I said, oh, man, I got to work tomorrow. It was good he called. Well, my phone would have went off anyway. But anyway, I came in this morning, knocked it out real quick. Now I'm back on chill mode. Have you subscribed? Who gonna break that 650? I'm at 650 subscribers. Love all y'all. Appreciate all of you all. Glad to have you back. Good to see you coming back. Listen to some more dialogue from your big brother Nubian King in Israel. And I think I might be the chillest brother on YouTube because I'm not letting you get me twisted up in all your bullshiggity, trying to be all politically correct and cross all my T's, dot all my I's, say everything so proper and white, sound like Bob. Yes, I would like to understand why is it that we as a people, man, get out of here. Man, be real. I don't want to hear all that. But anyway, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and boom, smash the bell. Get me over that 650. Let's get up to 1,000 so I can get it cracking up in here. Okay, listen. I like to share my thoughts with you all. Not all of them, but just some of them. Today, You know what I'm sitting here thinking about? I'm sitting here just chilling, looking around. Man, this daggone Biden administration, Kamala Harris, the Democrats, are paying Ukrainian immigrants in America SSI checks, Social Security income. They giving these bandits Social Security payments. Yes. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh snap, man! You got to wrap you cannot even wrap your mind around the madness that the Democrats are doing and how they're overlooking, overstepping, and not considering black folk. And you know they're getting that money from black people. All them billions of dollars they've been sending it from them black folks. Because black folks in America is moving around $2 trillion. So they got several billion to throw away. And the other robbing and stealing they doing out of Africa, you don't know, man. This either getting money from so many people, he lying, tricking, and trading, and stealing. You don't know what he doing. Mussing up your life. Yeah, man, this dude is giving Social Security payments to Ukrainian immigrant just popped up in America who ain't worked in America, not American citizen, haven't contributed to the Social Security program, but they giving Social Security payment to Ukrainian immigrants to show black people a little bit more. If you didn't know how much that white man don't give a flying flip about us. Yes, so what happened to your black girl Kamala Harris? Y'all always out there, oh, we got to get our sister in office. We got to get our sister in office. I told you before, the woman is married to a white dude that's Jewish. The woman was selected by a white old man to be his vice president in a government controlled by white people in a house that's white. And what you think her black butt gonna do for you? You already have a black president. How good did he go for you? During them 8 years that he was up in there, I saw the LGBTQ plus XYZ and some other stuff in the bag come up, and black folks damn near disappeared. And then you run around, oh, Obama didn't do nothing for us. And then I see jokers like Roland Martin. You know, I used to be a Roland Martin fan. I did. I really did. I really don't care if he hear me. I used to straight up be a Roland Martin fan. I used to send money to him and everything. But you know what? When Roland Martin got up there doing that buck dance with Hillary Clinton, see, you have to, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be out there, you got to be really, really circumspect and selective of who you be out there with in public. Because birds of a feather flock together. Then another time I saw Roland about to get on the Air Force. It wasn't Air Force One. It was, you know, one of those, it was a plane looked just like the Air Force One, but it was another one. Dude was cheesing like a chess cat, man. He was so happy. He's like, man, like the happiest Negro ever in America. Finna get up there with them government officials. And he was Democrat. And Roland Martin, you know, the thing about Roland is intelligent brother like me get real offended by Roland Martin. And I take a lot of stuff the way he said as an insult, because he said insulted. Let me tell y'all this, because y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. See, because y'all don't know. Don't do that. See, I don't know who know what. But one thing I do not do is be insulting people. I'll say what I say, and it don't make me no different if you know it or don't know it, if you understand it or don't understand it. My objective is to just say it. And I'm not going to say it because y'all don't understand. Let me say this so y'all can understand. Well, let me ask you a question. How you know we don't understand? See, you being facetious, Negro, and disrespectful. And it's insulting to sit up and talk to people and always say, let me say this so you can understand. Like you don't a knucklehead in the room with some understanding. That's why I don't watch Roland Martin no more. But you know, that Roland Martin boy, he was pushing hard about black folks vote, black folks don't vote, Democrat. And everybody know Rolé is Boule. Rolé is Boule. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Roland Martin is Boule. So yes, he panning for the white establishment because he Boule Negro. And that's why I don't like Roland Martin no more, man. I don't listen to that clown. It wasn't but one person on there that I really enjoyed listening to. That was brother Dr. Carter. Dr. Carr was cool because he put it down. He's speaking everything. But I don't know what's happening over there now because I pay attention to a whole bunch of other folks. But this thing about that Social Security paying to the Ukrainian, you know why? Let me say this to you. The reason why America do so much dirty stuff to black people because black people cannot organize enough to put up a proper response. And let me just show you a solution that black people can do to get these heathens up off us. Number one, you have to understand how this bandit thinks. You have to understand the mindset of your enemy. Right now, the enemy of black people is the same enemy that's been there. That white-skinned dude that rolled up in there and snatched them brothers and sisters out of Africa is the same guy that is whooping your butt and done taught other people how to whoop your butt, just like them 5 black officers. They done learned how to program people now. They done took the humanity out of people and made them robots. Now, you talking about AI, okay, and so everybody got you looking at the robot machines, and then they got you talking about AI, artificial intelligence, okay, and then you hear something that, what's that boy, Tesla, you know, the boy that bought Twitter, Elon Musk talking about being able to plant something in your brain and know your thoughts and all that kind of stuff. And so while they got you looking at robots somewhere killed 29 humans, had it ever dawned on you what you think they may be doing to the mind of people? And so when you see 5 black men whip a black son behind the way they did that boy, beat him to death in handcuffs, you have to step back and stop looking at a little picture and back up and look at a portrait. Because when you look at a portrait, you see more. Your view is better. Okay? It wasn't just 5 black police officers. It was 5 programmed artificial intelligent beast machines that they had programmed to do that. Because you have to, when you sit there and look at that, this young son in handcuffs beat the smithereen out of him. No compassion. Not one of them said, "Oh, whoa, maybe that's too much." Because why? They programming these people now. Those are not humans out there. You call the police officers? That's those are not humans. They're not human. And see, it's just like something Ali said. Ali was real wise. He said, "You sitting here, white man, you want to say that all white people ain't bad." He said, "That's good. That's all well and good." He said, "I believe that. I believe you got a lot of good white people." He said, "But if I'm sitting here and 10,000 snakes is coming my way, and out of the 10,000 snakes, 1,000 snakes are not there to harm me." He said, "But those 1,000 snakes that's not coming to harm me, they look just like the other 9,000 that are coming to harm me." He said, "So what you want me to do? Sit here and not do nothing because I know there's 1,000 good snakes in the 10,000? Or do I just shut the door and don't let none of them in here so that way none of them get a chance of harming me?" And so that's the same thing about white people. You got some white people that they ain't with the bullshit, straight up. But how I know that? Then you have to consider you got white people that's friends and family of the devils that's running around doing this stuff to black folk. Now, are they going to sit up and chastise their cousin and their brother, their mama and daddy and uncles and grandfathers that's out there beating Negroes to smithereen or not? Some may, and some may not. You understand? But at the highest level, ain't none of them stopping these heathens from doing all these things. And then when you get to talking about giving Social Security check to Ukrainian immigrants, these white people up at that level making that decision, that's screwing everybody now. See, that ain't just a black and white thing. That's an American people thing. That they taking money, giving it to some white people that's rolling up into America, was not born there, did not work there, didn't contribute it, but they paying them money, and they got veterans that served in the military sleeping on the damn streets. And Americans ain't saying nothing about it. You know why? Because you've been programmed. You've been programmed already, I'm telling you. You don't even know it. Y'all talk about chemtrails. You know a lot of stuff. See, one thing about the people ain't just 100% organically stuck on stupid. The people know some stuff. That's why you're all on the social media talking about what they doing, but you never talk about what you gonna do to stop them. You never come up with solution. You talk about you talk about what's that Schwab over there in the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab. You talk about Klaus Schwab. You talk about the Israeli, the Jewish boy, Yuval. Yuval is the Israeli, the Jewish boy that is Klaus Schwab, you understand, advisor. So that's to say what? If Klaus Schwab and the New World Order and the World Economic Forum and all these heathens execute all this damnable thing and hell on the people, where is he getting this inspiration from? The Jewish boy. Yeah, cause Yuval is Klaus Schwab, spiritual advisor behind the scene. There you go. The Jewish boy behind the scene is Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum. They out there doing all this stuff, and they in Davos, and then Yuval is in Davos. Bill Gates and all these bandits in Davos, and all these non-elected rich people is making decisions on what the world gonna be like in the future. You understand? And so here you look up, these people that's giving Social Security check to Ukrainian refugees flying up in the country, they bring it into America. But then when the Haitians come, they say, y'all get back on them boats and get the hell out of here. But being black people see this happening, and because you have been so docile down that you can't do nothing about it. And when you see 5 big, burly, ugly black boys beat up this son who's in handcuffs, you got to understand they done got into your brain now. They have gotten into your brain to where now they can make you do what they want you to do. And you got to be able to see this thing from another position. And it ain't but 2 solutions in America that they respect. It ain't but 2 things that black folks really can do. It's the loss of life or the loss of finance. Now, I'm not saying go out there and delete them, because if you do that, they're going to catch and put you in prison. But what I am saying is take that $2 trillion and focus it back into your hand, and I guarantee you they're ready to come to the table and do some negotiating. Like, what? Yeah, that money is the only thing. Look at what America do across the world. Every single thing America do, from the government in the corporate America, that's what's running the country. The government ain't doing nothing but getting paid by the corporation. It's the pharmaceutical giants and these corporations that's running America and making America policy, because of the fact they putting all that money in the government people's hand through their lobbyists. You understand? And then they writing laws and making laws and pushing pieces around the table so that the corporation can make more money, whether it's in this country, another country. America have absolute no respect for nobody. When it comes to the corporate agenda, don't nobody's sacred land matter, don't nobody religion matter, nothing matter. If they see a way to get money in their pocket, whether it's in your land, my land, their land, whoever, the damn moon, whatever, here they come with their bullshit. That's just those Europeans. When you say America, you got to understand Europe to France and all them heathen. They all together. They all together. While y'all sitting up there talking about AI and robots and a pandemic, you don't even know what they doing in Africa. Oh, snap. Did I say that? Ooh, wee. Ew. Social Security checks given to the Ukrainian people that's rolling up into America. And y'all got to see that, black folks. They letting these white folks in there with open arm and paying them money. And you got black people been in there begging for $1 ever since day one. Ain't got nothing. What the brothers say, man, I'm trying to get $1 out of a dime and ain't even got a cent. But these heathens step off the plane and pick up them a Social Security check, get them a power bed, get comfortable, turn the heat on. Black folks been out there forever. You know what I'm saying? But hey, check it out now. The day that black folks can really come together and see, you all can't fling the doors open for everything, because a lot of those Negroes is working for the power, the government. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be. So you got to scrutinize every single person. You got a background check them out. You got to run them through tests to make sure, give them a little something, see if they gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? Because all them, what they say, all skin folks ain't kin folk. Ain't no more none of that. Just come on up here, people. No, I'm going to pick and choose who I want to be around me. And if you don't understand the magnitude of the United Snakes of America giving Social Security payment to Ukrainian people who did not work, did not contribute, was not born there, if you don't understand the magnitude of what that means, whew, Shazam, you're in worse state than I thought you were. Okay, think about it. I love you with a perfect love. I love you from the basement of my heart to the attic of my mind. I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Think about that. Social Security check to Ukrainian? What?